This is a presentation on project control where estimations by calculations are conducted for learning project completions. The purpose of the project control is that it helps project managers monitor project outcomes and associated risks. When a problem arises or is likely to arise, the project manager takes corrective action and reports progress to stakeholders. In order to monitor projects' progress, managers often have to forecast estimated time to completion and budget at completion. These two measures tell us how efficiently the project is being run. Some of the metrics that are needed for these calculations are the actual cost, planned value, and earned value. Actual cost is the total direct and indirect costs incurred by the project, while planned value is the total cost planned to be spent on the activity, while the earned value is defined as the value of work completed to date. Using these metrics mentioned earlier, different indices like Cost Performance Index, which is CPI, and Schedule Performance Index, shortly known as SPI, can be calculated. CPI is calculated by dividing earned value from actual cost, while SPI is calculated by dividing earned value by planned value. The image shown shows the setup of the data. As seen, there are 10 weeks estimated for the project, with the first 2 weeks having a rate of 50% and 75% respectively, while the planned value for week 1 is 77,000 and 27,000 respectively, and the actual cost is 8,000 for week 1 and 29,000 for week 2. Computations were done for the following weeks. The planned value for the project was $100,000 and projected to complete on the 10th week, while the actual cost stretched out till week 13 with a cost of $143,210, and the earned value was still at $20,250 in week 2. The calculations were done for the SPI, and it was found to be 0.5 and 0.75 for week 1 and 2 respectively, while for SPI it was 0.44 and 0.7 in the first 2 weeks. This figure shows a graph which has the planned cost, actual cost, and the earned value on the same scale. Note how the earned value is shown in the solid green line, which indicates the time at which it's been done thus far, and the actual cost is shown in the red and the planned value in the blue. It shows that the actual cost exceeds the planned value and for longer time than anticipated. Hence, when monitoring a project, it is important to start the effort by reconfirming the plans. Then project's progress is assessed and at designated intervals reported to key people through status reports. When necessary, a corrective action is taken. If more resources are necessary to get the project back on target, then a formal request needs to be made. If the project cannot be finished on time and under budget, it is important to figure out the consequences of the delay on remaining activities of the organization.